And we're live. Thanks for joining us for another episode of Four Quarters. All sports, every day, all day. And she's a babe. I really got to stop talking about Aaron Rodgers.
My money's on that.
And to no surprise, my shout out, Caitlin Clark. These notes like three.
And we're live.
I'm looking at her and she's
You're like,
yep.
yeah.
In. Happy Friday. Thank you for tuning in to our Four Quarters Facebook page. We are on 802 Scoops. And sorry we weren't here on Wednesday.
Happens.
Happens.
Life happens.
Sometimes hump day just gets in the way.
Yeah. I mean, it's sickness wildfire right now.
It really is.
Like, it's respiratory, it's a bug, it's everywhere.
Everything.
Everything.
The stomach, the everything. Happy Friday, though.
Thankfully.
We made it.
Yes.
January 23rd. Best thing I heard comes from work, from a coworker, and I absolutely loved it, and it hasn't left my head. I haven't left my brain. 2 days ago, she says to me, I said, how you doing? And she goes, well, I don't know, is it 50 days in January? And I stopped, and I looked at her, and I go, yes.
Yeah.
Who is that courtesy of?
Huh?
Who is that courtesy of?
Allie,
Oh, nice.
who always has the best one-liners.
Yep.
And I'm like, January is the longest month.
It is. And then maybe like April, because you're really waiting for that good weather to
Right,
hit.
Yeah.
And April's kind of like, and then you're waiting for softball. I feel
Yeah.
like April also. So
I don't like
January and April-
March.
No, March just, I don't either.
I don't know why
Yeah.
I like February. Do I like February because it's short?
Probably.
Short by what, 2 days?
Yeah,
But it just feels like it flies by.
Yeah.
My sister's birthday in February. Maybe
There you
that's
go.
it. We got some reasoning for it.
We do,
get to
yes.
Go to Clearwater. The countdown has begun. CB, when are you going to Massachusetts for a week?
Next week.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
To be with Rory. I
Yep.
love that.
Oh.
I love that. So thanks for having the patience with us. I don't know if we'll be on next week because we don't function without CB.
Pretty much, right.
Right?
Right. We would be on, yeah, we wouldn't know what we're doing.
Okay. We talked about shout outs, high fives, low fives, anything. I got enough for all of us to
Okay,
discuss.
perfect.
I have a couple.
Go, CB.
Okay.
Bounce pass to
wow.
you.
Yeah.
Or do you want me to go?
No, I got it. The first shout out. So in Unrivaled, they had a contest
Yeah,
this
you were
year.
going to do a lot of Unrivaled. It's on
Yeah,
you.
I have some
you.
other stats
Still
about
not
it, but
watched
this
it.
is
Me either.
this is my shout out. So
Okay.
on Unrivaled, they did a new contest this year where through the first, I don't know, like 2 weeks or something like that, whoever had the highest free throw percentage and makes won $50,000. And I think people online, like you could guess how much, and then you'd also win money. Anyway, Paige Beckers won it this year, so she won the $50,000. And she decided to donate the $50,000 to her former high school's relief fund to support Hopkins Public Schools.
Nice.
Students and families with food insecurity, housing, and utility support during this time of stress and uncertainty.
Very
So,
nice.
Shout out to Paige Beckers.
Big time
Huge
shout out.
donation. And then my other shout out was to so Layla Edwards. She is the first black woman to ever make the U.S. Olympic hockey team.
No way.
Yeah. And so she is also from a Cleveland suburb, same as the Kelseys. So the Kelseys
that.
decided to donate to her family's GoFundMe so that they can travel to see her play in
That's
the winter.
amazing. The Kelseys are amazing.
So that
Kelseys
her
are
family can
amazing.
go
They
see
are-
her in the Winter Olympics in Italy. Is that where it is this year?
Also, can we believe that the Winter Olympics are like, what, 3 weeks away?
I know.
That will give us something to look forward to.
Yeah.
Yep.
That will totally give us
Do you guys like the winter or the summer Olympics better?
Ooh, summer has soccer.
Both.
Yeah,
I
Because
love
I
both.
become glued to,
Yeah.
but the swimming in the summer Olympics
Exactly.
always
Yeah.
gets me.
Yeah.
It's always, and then
Yeah.
the track and field's
Yeah.
great too.
Yeah.
But I get sucked into the swimming.
I mean,
for
I like
sure.
both also, but I get more sucked into the
summer
stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
Same here.
Yeah.
But I'll always find something, some
Oh, there's
story.
oh yeah.
That'll give us something to look forward to.
Yeah.
Yep.
Winters are long, you guys.
They are. They're terrible.
Yep.
And
We
like,
love Vermont, but winters are long in Vermont. We love Vermont, but
but like tomorrow, like really?
right? What's it supposed to be with the wind chill tomorrow? Does anybody know?
I don't know.
My
Negative
coworkers
20
were like
something.
0, and then with the wind chill, I'm like, don't tell me.
Yeah.
I don't want to know.
No, I think it's supposed to be like negative 12.
Something.
And then with the wind chill, it's lower.
And they're also saying that like any part of your body that's not covered, if you're out there, you could get frostbite within 10 minutes.
Oh, then guess what? Oh, I have a game I got to call tomorrow. Up on the hill, my favorite place, up on the hill where it's going to be nice and cold. What you got any more, CB?
Those were my two.
What you guys, did you watch the national championship?
Yes.
I know we did.
Part of it, yeah.
Part of it. Great game.
Great game.
Yep.
Absolutely outstanding
Yeah.
game.
Yep.
Everything we wanted. It's a wrap on the college football season. I couldn't be more ecstatic.
Right? Well, because
mean-
let's be real. In Indiana.
Yeah.
Like who would, it's not, we're not talking Alabama. We're not talking Ohio
Right.
State. We're
Right.
not, we're
Right.
talking about Indiana football,
Yep.
not basketball. Like, I think it's awesome. Storybook season for sure.
Storybook. I was
Like all around the season. was amazing.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I promise to not talk about Fernando Mendoza for until at least April.
His-
I'm lying so bad. It's not funny.
His after game interview was so cute.
So cute.
He is the goofiest and most amazing guy on earth.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just having a
And when I
blast.
say goofy, that's all respect for the
Yeah.
guy. They were talking about the song playing by 2 Chainz and Schoolie. Who the hell?
I've heard
are
of
they?
2 Chainz, but
The name of the album is Bankroll Fresh, and Take Over Your Trap was the song playing after, and I guess that had meaning. I guess I gotta listen to the song.
I guess.
But they're like, boy, did Indiana take over college football world's trap and walk in your trap and all this, and I'm like, God, I am so old.
Yeah.
I am so old.
Has CB heard of them?
Yeah. I heard.
Okay.
Yeah.
You've
then we
heard
are
of 2 Chainz and Schoolie?
No.
Whatever.
Whatever, CB.
Whatever, CB. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. I'm going to read you a couple of clips that I've read in the course of the week talking about Indiana football. This coming from Mendoza. Monday night, my teammate and I had the honor of raising the national championship trophy and bringing a CFB title back to Bloomington, Indiana for the first time in history with the guidance of our coaches and the unwavering support of Hoosier Nation. Our band of brothers made the unbelievable believable. He does talk about his band of brothers a lot. Here's what winning a championship has taught me. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. 4 years ago, I was a 2-star recruit playing high school football 30 minutes from Hard Rock Stadium with a dream of playing at the highest level. 2 days ago, I became a national championship in that same stadium, surrounded by the family who never stopped believing in me. Number 2, take the risk. It gives me goosebumps. Take the risk. When it's 4th and 5 at the 12-yard line, go for it. Remember who got you there. Thank you to my teammates, coaches, support staff, professors, and everyone behind the scenes who helped make this happen. Believe in yourself, take the risk, and remember who got you there.
Love it.
Do enough of us do that, especially athletes that are at the highest level?
Definitely not.
Do you know how much we can learn from Fernando Mendoza?
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean,
Being,
did
being
anybody?
present.
Yeah.
Being present. Yeah.
Did you see his arms after
Yeah.
the game?
Oh, yeah.
I meant to put a picture of it, but I didn't get it to CB in time. His arms were shredded. What about the last lunge and the hit to the
Yeah.
back? I'm like,
I mean, that was nasty,
Yeah.
but he was, talk about taking it for the team.
right? Talk about taking
Yeah.
it for the team. A 2-star quarterback scrambling for potentially the national championship winning touchdown on 4th down in his hometown against a hometown team after winning the Heisman. For the most losing program of all time, while his mother with MS screams for joy from her seat, which is amazing.
Yeah.
Because I also was reading that the father always makes sure he's
sitting.
He's sitting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when he got up, he just made sure he quickly got
Yeah.
down and hugged his wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 years ago, this felt impossible. I mean,
Yeah.
though, for those of us who've watched college football
Oh,
our whole life,
absolutely.
Indiana winning a national championship in football is just unheard of. The losingest program in college football history.
That's crazy.
That is nuts.
I mean, let
Yeah.
that sink in, marinate. The losingest program in college football history, and doing it in such dominant fashion.
Yep.
I mean, you're beating Ohio State, you're beating Alabama, you're beating Oregon. You have the perfect record, and then you have to beat the underdog that has just teared it up
Yeah.
as well in Miami. It is the greatest turnaround in sports, and it was done with the quirkiest coach.
Yep.
Oh my God, right?
I keep talking about goofy, quirky. I mean, that man is just amazing. To go from Elon to James Madison, to bring a lot of his players from James Madison. He didn't bring his players from LSU, Ohio State, or
Right,
Alabama.
right.
And I will say this: he put James Madison on the map
Yeah, he
too,
did.
who had a very good season too. So those players that stayed, I don't know. I've watched college football my whole life, you guys. I was brought up in a football household, and I've never seen anything like
No.
it. I did get nervous at one point because, I mean, I thought Miami's run was pretty incredible
It was
too.
pretty awesome.
So I'm like, am I going to be upset if Miami wins? And I decided, yes, I am.
Yeah.
So when Miami had the ball at the end, I turned it away for a little while.
Yeah.
I got really nervous. I
did
turned
too.
it back
I
in
was
time
nervous.
to see the interception.
Yeah.
I don't know a lot about Carson Beck not shaking anyone's hands after the game.
Yeah,
Does
apparently
anybody?
he
Yeah.
just walked right off the field.
Yep.
That's,
I don't know what to do with that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
and then also like you know how they have the day of interviews or whatever.
Yep.
He was asked about the balance of class and playing, like going to classes and playing.
Yep.
And he's like, I haven't been to class in 2 years, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
So he really said that.
Yeah.
So he really is that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the word? I got to be nice here. Cocky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And here on the other sideline is this kid, Fernando Mendoza,
Yeah. Yep.
Whose brother transferred.
whose
Yeah.
brother transferred
Yeah.
Georgia Tech,
Georgia
right?
Tech. Yep.
It's a good place for him to go.
I can't really blame him. Big
Yeah,
shoes
no.
to fill there. You want to be your own Mendoza at
Yeah.
that point.
100%.
Totally understand that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know how I feel about Carson Beck. I never really liked him at Georgia either. He always just rubbed me the wrong way. There was something
did.
about him.
There just
I don't know.
something. And then to declare for the NFL, and then to go to probably Miami was probably the highest bidder. I mean, good situation for him as well.
Yeah.
Now the Duke quarterback,
Yeah.
who
It's going back to Duke.
was going back to Duke, has entered the transfer portal
Oh.
and wants to go to Miami. Mensa, he wants to go to Miami. So I don't know now. Duke's all up in arms because he said he was going back to Duke. This transfer portal
It's
and
crazy because they
NIL
actually have to sign stuff.
is ruining football.
It is. Oh, 100%.
So Duke is now suing him because you said you were coming back.
Yeah.
And then after he said he was coming back within 24, 48 hours, no more than that.
Oh, wow.
I want to enter the portal, and it looks like Miami.
Yeah.
Just weird.
It is
It
weird.
is weird.
It's college free agency. It's crazy.
It is college free agency. We named the show Overtime, so I just wanted to give a shout out to a game I had I got to cover last night at Spalding High School, and it was the Spalding Crimson Tide playing host to the U32 Raiders in boys basketball, and it was a double overtime, 83-80 game.
Wow.
U32 had just beat Spalding by 23 about 9 days ago, but it was a really good game up at U32 as well. Just one of those games as a broadcaster. I think I've called overtime games. I don't think I've ever called it the double overtime
yeah.
game. And there was so many scenarios where you're like, oh, this team's not going to lose now.
Yeah.
And a last-second leaning three-point bank
Whoa.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
by Jackson Lemaire for U32 put the game into overtime.
Wow.
Got into foul trouble. But an 83-80 game, and a shout out to the CVT Sport Player of the Game, Fletcher Finnegan, who had a team high 25 points. Spalding hadn't had a win going into this week. Ready for this? Got their first win Tuesday night on the road up at Linden. Not an easy place to play. In double overtime.
Damn.
Get out.
Double overtime.
Wow.
61-54, comes back home to play crosstown rival U32, who they just lost to, like I said, 9 days ago, double overtime.
That's
I
crazy.
can't remember the player, but he was coming off the floor, had asked to come off the floor, and I think it was in double overtime. Made sure he got off the floor before he fell and just grabbed his calf.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, the foul shots, they didn't have their legs.
No, I'm sure.
I mean, these guys busted it
Yeah.
through double overtime. There was a stat I wanted to read to you guys because you'd be like, okay, so Spalding hit 5 3-pointers and was 20 for 42 from the foul line.
20 for 42. Damn.
Holy shit.
U32, who
Holy
is
shit.
a 3-point machine shooting team, they just really are. Could not buy a 3-pointer.
Oh, wow.
They hit a couple in the first half, hit none in the second half until Lemaire hit the leaning one to tie
Wow.
the game. So they made 8 3-pointers, which usually they'll do that in the first half, and went 8 for 23 from the foul
Holy
line.
shit.
Oh my God.
Wow.
My point of this is just to tip my hat to these young men, because there was one point, and it doesn't matter who it was, went to the line to shoot 3 foul shots, and he's hitting the front of the cylinder because they just didn't have their legs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yet to force another overtime, U32 had to hit a couple of 3-pointers. But it was just one of the most amazing games I have ever been a part of. It was 2.8 seconds left in regulation when U32 called a timeout. And I looked at my partner, Garrett Sicily, and I said, here's the fun part.
Yeah.
As a coach of 26 years, drawing up that play. Because you basically are going to catch and shoot.
Yeah.
You might put
Couple
the ball
dribbles.
on the floor.
Yeah.
You might. So it's all about the screens.
Right.
Yeah.
Where are those staggered double screens going to come from? And it was a stack screen at the foul line that Lemaire was trying to rub off of. Got open, put it down, leaned, and shot it. And it was just absolutely amazing. And Jackson Lake, for Spalding, who's been battling a lot of injuries, hadn't played a lot, goes in the double overtime. And just when you think U32 has the game, their first lead of the game was in double overtime
Damn.
with 1.5 minutes to go.
Wow.
They didn't lead at all.
Oh, wow.
Even 2-0
Wow.
was Spalding. Spalding led by 10 at the half. That was their first lead in double overtime with 1 minute something. And I thought to myself, well, now they're going to spread the floor out, run
Yeah.
the clock out, go to the foul line. A shot was taken. Spalding gets the ball back. Jackson Lake goes into the game, and he hits the winning shot off of an offensive rebound.
Wow.
The whole game just, my point is high school sports is freaking amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the way it just went back and forth, and you're like, oh, they got it now. They're going to
Right.
spread the floor.
Games like that are awesome.
It was absolutely amazing. But I wanted to tip my hat to both ball clubs because they both, Spalding coming off a double overtime game on Tuesday night, traveling to Linden. U32 coming off a huge win on Tuesday night at Harwood, another hard
That's
place
a hard
to
place
play.
to play, yeah.
So big win for them. And then having this game. So tomorrow, the Spalding boys have to travel to Lamoille,
Oh, God.
jeez.
one of the top 2 teams
Yeah.
in Division 2.
Yeah.
I'm going up to U32 to call the boys game at noon, rematch with Harwood.
Oh,
Dang.
So one
Those
of my
are tough, some back-to-back
Right?
games for them, for both teams. Wow.
So I was talking to a coworker who's someplace for Harwood, and I was telling her about the game, and she goes, Lori, Harwood hosted Hazen. No, they went to Hardwick to play Hazen. Tough place to play.
Also very tough place.
And Harwood's right in the middle of the mix in D2, and she goes, they look like they were sleepwalking. And I said, that's how U32 looked in the first
Yeah.
half. Drained from, I know they're
Right.
teenagers, but still,
still,
the
yeah.
toll. The
Yeah.
toll. So she goes, we go over to Hazen. We know what Hazen's all about, but they lose by 20 over there. And I'm like, and you got a revenge game with U32 coming up on Saturday. And she goes, I just don't know what team is going to show up.
Yeah.
So a tip of the hat to Hazen, who had a big win over there against Harwood, who is a very, very solid team in Division 2. Thetford, try going to Thetford Academy to play a game. I can't stand going to that gym. I lost so many quarterfinal games there. It's not even funny. the Montpelier Solons boys team goes over there. Thetford's the reigning
Yeah,
champs
yeah.
in D3.
D3, yes.
And somebody said, oh, it's kind of a rebuild for Thetford. I go, it's never a rebuild.
Like Montpelier.
But they're like, no, it's a rebuild. Well, Montpelier goes to Thetford. Thetford comes away with a 57-52 win over
wow.
Montpelier.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You guys, it was just a crazy night in high school boys basketball.
Yeah.
But it was just so much fun. Williamstown, Danville, down in Williamstown, huge. Danville, the Division IV champs. Williamstown comes away with a 1-point victory
Wow.
over Danville. I think it was 50-49. So some real exciting boys basketball. Real exciting everything going on. Spalding Crimson Tide girls hockey and boys hockey is on a winning streak. U32 hockey, boys hockey is just crushing it this year. So just get out and support high school sports. Tip off at U32 tomorrow is at noon. JV game at 10:30 and noon tip.
Okay.
Kind of early. So that's going to lead me into when I got home last night, I turned the TV on to see South Carolina women playing Oklahoma. South Carolina, number 2 ranked team in the country. I think Oklahoma, I think they're ranked around 15, 20. They're in that area. Did any of you know Aaliyah Chavez before last night?
No.
Nope.
Never heard of Aaliyah Chavez.
Nope.
So I sat down, and mind you, my dear friend Cody Lyon was at the game in Oklahoma, because that's where she lives, and she's sending me pictures. That was a picture I sent you
Oh, yeah.
of Dawn Staley, and she goes, look who I'm watching. And then she sends me another one later on, and she goes, she doesn't look real happy.
No, she is not.
And yeah, I'm a Dawn Staley fan. I'm a South Carolina fan, but I'm a college basketball junkie, and I really like Oklahoma too. And Jenny, I'm going to get this right, Baranchek is the coach of Oklahoma, and she's a Spitfire too. But did anyone see the end of regulation? CB, did you see the?
No.
South Carolina had the ball. It ran an awful play with like 14 seconds to
Oh,
go.
wow.
You know what I can't stand, you guys? And just tell me how you feel. You got the ball, you know you're going to take the last shot, but you dribble for 10
Yes.
seconds
Yeah.
Hate it.
without a pass.
What are you doing?
Yep.
What are you doing?
Yep.
Yep. I
We're
just-
all
I don't
athletes,
understand it.
basketball players. I never did that. I mean, I
No.
never had the ball in my hands.
Well,
You might have.
I did, not to shoot, but to set it up. But yeah, like,
What are you doing?
Yeah. Move the ball.
So then that's what
Yep.
you've been doing
Right.
the whole game. Move the ball.
Right.
Yep.
Unless there's 10 seconds before
Right.
the half.
I hate
Whatever.
it.
So then they feel rushed, which always happens, and the screens didn't work out. And
Right.
I can't remember. I don't even think they got a shot off. I can't
no,
remember.
Which is, with 14 seconds, you should definitely,
Oh,
you could get 2
100%.
shots off.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
It was awful.
Like, I understand, like, you want to take as much time off the clock as possible,
Yeah.
but you also want to give yourself that second chance.
Yep.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So, like, because if you wait to the last possible second, it's freaking chaos.
Yep.
And the play your coach ran, it's out the window.
Yep.
It's like
Yep.
little kids playing soccer at that point.
Yep.
It's like,
Yep.
Mind-boggling.
it makes me so, because the Iowa game was the same way. It makes me so
Just-
angry.
I thought, what an amazing night of basketball everywhere, because then they went into overtime where Aaliyah Chavez had, I got to get this right because you know I love numbers, but this is amazing. She either scored or assisted on 17 of the 19 points scored in overtime. And they blew South Carolina out.
That's
South
amazing.
Carolina didn't even know what hit them.
Yeah.
And Cody's like, oh, we were just talking about Chavez and we were kind of ditching on her, and then she couldn't miss. She was 5 for 10 from three-point land.
Wow.
26 points and 8 assists. The other thing about that game, though, Rachel Beers, I absolutely love her. I think
Yep.
she came from Oregon State.
Oregon State.
Yeah.
Yep.
18 points, 14 rebounds for her. Field goals, she was 8 of 9. I get it, most of them are in the paint. But I've always loved this kid.
Yeah.
South Carolina did not know what hit him.
Oh, wow.
And I freaking sat there as a basketball junkie going, I love this.
Yeah.
And that Chavez kid couldn't miss. So there's her coming out party.
Yeah,
She's
exactly.
a freshman.
Just entered
She's
the flow
just
state.
Yep.
a goddamn freshman.
Yeah.
Oklahoma has lost some heartbreakers in the last few weeks to ranked teams. So they go through the line, do what they have to do, and then Coach Baranchek brings them in. And she says, we're fucking back. And she screams it. And then she's pumping her teams up. And CB, you would have been so proud. The F-bombs were flying. But you know, the camera was there, the mic was there.
Yeah.
She was enjoying a win over the number 2 team in
I
the
mean,
country.
why not?
I said, I hope CB's watching this game because she could not stop swearing.
Love it.
And I loved it.
Yeah.
I had goosebumps. I'm like, I'd run through a wall right now
Yeah.
for this coach.
Yeah.
So then I watched the highlights of Iowa, Maryland.
Yes. Oh my God. What
Take
a
it
game.
away, Wheels.
What a game.
And
Like-
that was the number 10 ranked team, Iowa.
Yes, Iowa. Yep. And
Maryland's ranked 15.
15. Yes.
Iowa now is 17-2.
17-2.
8-0 in the Big Ten.
8-0 in the Big Ten.
So
Them and UCLA are the only undefeated teams in the Big Ten.
Iowa's up by 17
17.
with 3 minutes to go.
Yes.
What the heck happened?
It was.
Oh my gosh.
Well,
that's insane.
I'm going to watch that game.
So
I'm gonna
what
go back.
happened was pressure defense. They could not break the full court press. Iowa.
Really?
No, they have Chit Chat Wright, who is their
Yep.
point guard, very good point guard.
'Kay.
Had some turnovers that typically she doesn't have.
Okay.
Hannah Sulke is the one inbounding the ball. She had numerous turnovers.
Really?
Yes.
no.
Yes, it was.
So it was a meltdown.
It was a meltdown of great capacity. But also, you had to give it to Maryland because they didn't quit.
Right.
I mean,
Right.
they were in their grill. They got offensive rebounds. I mean, they were hitting everything at the end.
Brenda Free's a really good
She's a
coach
great
that
coach.
no one talks
Great
about.
coach.
Were you yelling at all at the
I
TV?
was.
I'm
Well,
a big
and-
Iowa fan, I know.
Iowa didn't have their best player, their best post player, Hayden in the game. She had foul trouble. Hannah Sulke, since Caitlin has graduated, has digressed slightly in her production.
Thank you for saying
Yes.
that. I've watched 1 or 2 games and I've thought the same
She's
thing.
not the same player. I don't know if it's because she's taken over a different role because Hayden is in there, who is their big game. Big
Ava Hayden,
point-
I do like her
she's,
game.
She's great.
Because she was the leading scorer
She's
for
got
them.
an awesome left-handed.
love watching.
Oh my
She's
God,
tough,
so
too.
tough, so
Her and
tough.
Sulke should be tearing it
Yeah,
up.
and Sulke's. I mean, she missed wide open layups last night.
Oh, jeez.
I don't know, and she's not getting back into like with Caitlin. She would run the floor.
Oh, yep,
She's
yep.
not running the floor like that.
Wow.
So, but I don't know if it's how they play now. I don't know, but she's
Right.
not the same player she was
Different
when
coach,
when
too.
Caitlin was there. But you do have to give them kudos because honestly, you give up 17 points, you give up 9 points in like a minute,
Yep.
and you go into overtime. You could easily fold and be like,
Pack it
Yeah.
in.
"Holy shit,
We're
what
done.
just happened? We're
You
done."
just had a mental meltdown.
Right.
Yep.
Nope, they came out and they were, I mean, kudos to them for coming out the way they did.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, Maryland had lost their 2 best players from fouling out.
Fouling out. Which is so key when it gets
So
to
key.
overtime.
So key. And then Chit Chat is 90% foul shooter.
What a great name.
Well, isn't that a great name?
It is
That's
a
a
great
great
name.
name.
She's a 91% foul shooter, free throw shooter. So, balls in her hands. She hit big free throws.
Yeah.
Iowa hit big free throws.
They won by 7, right?
And
I
they
think
won by
85-78.
Yeah. It was. I was like ready to turn it off. I'm like, all right, Iowa has this.
Yeah.
And then I went to do something and I came back and it was a 3-point game and I was like, what the?
You're like, what happened?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got to go back and watch that game.
But-
I was tickled to watch the end of South Carolina and Oklahoma.
Tremendous full court pressure by Maryland. Tremendous. She has the big girl guard the inbounder and Sulke just could not get a ball in.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
It was-
good. You put
Yep.
the
Yeah,
big
that-
with the
Because a lot of
wingspan
times you leave
on
the
the inbounder.
inbounder alone.
A lot
Yep.
of times.
A lot of
you
teams do that.
Yep.
Yep.
In
But-
my coaching days, there were times
Yeah,
I did, but
yeah.
then if you had somebody with a wingspan,
Yeah, and they
Yeah.
did.
Oh, yeah,
and
make
she
it
was
difficult.
big and she was intimidating, and Sulke just could not get the ball in through
Wow.
her. It was.
Oh, wow.
I was like, maybe have somebody else throw the ball in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
What
Right.
a night of basketball!
Wow.
I want to go watch. I
It
want
was
to go back
awesome.
and watch the entire South Carolina Oklahoma game. But I just so much enjoyed watching Oklahoma in that overtime, watching them celebrate, and I gotta watch the
You
Iowa
do.
game. I
And
have
just,
got to
just watch
that
the second
Iowa
half.
game.
Because
Yeah.
the first half was back and forth.
Wow.
The Hayden she's impressive.
She is
she's
very impressive.
Very impressive. I think what is hard for Iowa right now is they don't really have that outside shooter to go to. I mean, they have
Gotcha.
McCabe, she's good. I
Yeah.
mean, but they just don't have that one where you're like, got to get her the ball. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that other teams are fearful of.
Right.
Yep.
They
Right.
just don't have
They're not
that.
gonna zone
like,
in, yeah.
Even when after Caitlin graduated, they had to falter.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Who
Yep.
was so
And they
they
had
don't.
Olsen too.
Yeah, and they had Olsen.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
right now they just struggle
Yep.
with the outside part, with the outside shooting.
Doesn't it just make you just love college basketball? I mean, and then had MLK Day. I just on a whim turned the TV on. I wasn't working.
Right.
And I didn't know about the Coretta Scott King tournament. If I had, I would have been in New Jersey. And I'm not kidding you guys.
Yeah.
TCU, Ohio State playing 10 versus 14.
Amazing.
Second game, Vandy versus Michigan, 5 versus 7. Vandy undefeated along with UConn.
Yep.
Both games were phenomenal.
Oh, nice.
I don't cheer for Ohio State in anything. I don't know why I found myself cheering for Ohio State in that game.
Wow.
I don't know. I think it was just such good basketball. 71 to 69 was the Ohio State TCU game, and
Wow.
72 to 69
Oh, wow.
was the
Oh, wow.
Vandy Michigan game. And
Close games.
Michigan, don't mess with that
No,
team
they
either.
are something.
Yep.
And Shea Ralph,
I was
who-
just gonna say, Shea Ralph.
legend, her time at UConn, was on Gino's staff.
Yep.
She has got to be one of the calmest coaches I've ever watched, because they did not look good in the beginning, and she's just
So
the whole
clearly
time.
she didn't learn that from Gino.
I'm like,
Yeah.
so all these women, the parity in women's basketball, I know UConn is the top dog.
Right. Yeah.
I know LSU has been incredibly impressive. But I'm watching all these other teams, and to me, I continually watch UCLA, and that team impresses the living daylights out of me too.
You do. You
But to
like them.
watch these teams play this week, love that Oklahoma got the big win. I truly do. TCU, Ohio State, Vandy, Michigan, and Michigan took UConn to that
they did.
last possession
Yeah.
earlier in the season, and they were getting blown out in
Yeah.
the first half. So I haven't dove into the men's side as much. I've watched some.
Yeah, because the Michigan men are like what, number
Yeah.
2 at one
lost
point they
to
were?
who did they lose to recently? I want to say it was Ohio State or Illinois.
I
think
feel
it
like
was
they're
Ohio
quietly
State.
number 2 also.
Yeah, and very impressive team. I've only watched them once, but really a ton of fun to watch. And if the Coretta Scott King tournament is every MLK in New Jersey, I'm going to the next one. If you're going to get these teams there,
Yeah.
no disrespect, but I'm
Yeah.
just saying, if you're going to get
Yeah, that's a draw for sure.
these teams there,
Yeah.
oh my God. So enough about basketball, even though I'm just so excited.
'Tis the season.
Tis the season. I had us talking, because we're already in the third quarter, believe it or not. We didn't talk about MLB, so we're going to touch down on MLB because
Because you're a happy fan today?
I am a really, and you're not going to hear me say that very often. So when, who was the Medusi? Kyle Tucker went to the Dodgers. We were all pissed off.
The devil.
Oh, yeah.
And, we're still a little pissed off. But Bichette signed with the Mets the next day.
I think
didn't
so.
know until
Yeah.
CB texted me.
Yeah.
And I about fell out of my chair at work.
Yeah.
And I went, oh my God, if you ask me if I want Bichette or Tucker, I
Yeah.
want Bichette.
Yeah.
I 100%
Yeah.
want Bichette. And the best part of that is, and I hope I can find his quote, I had it in my phone, is that he was all but going to the Phillies.
Yeah.
So the president of baseball operations, Dave Dombrowski, who I've never been a fan of his anyway, now he's the president of the Phillies, said that was a true gut punch. God, did that make me smile. Because number one, we got him. Number two, the Phillies didn't.
Uncle Steve came through.
Yep, he said, you feel it. That day, I was very upset. I guess that's the only way to say it. You have to pick yourself up, shake it off. You can't just wallow in what took place. And I'm like, I love that. And he said, I can't say that we ever thought it was a done deal. There's a difference there. But we thought we were very close to having a deal done. We thought it was going to happen, but it didn't. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Dombrowski and Uncle Stevie did come through. Would you rather have Bichette or Tucker?
Bichette.
Bichette,
Yeah.
for sure.
I mean, I know
With his-
the Mets' need was an outfielder.
Yeah.
But I was also happy.
If you have the opportunity to get Bichette.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like all the opt-outs because he can opt out in a year. It's
Yeah.
just like Pete
Yeah.
Alonso
Yeah.
all over again.
Yeah.
I knew then that Cody Bellinger had to go back to the Yankees.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I'd heard it I had not heard the Cubs. I heard the Phillies, but I'm like, no, he's got to go. He's got to go back to the Yankees. His opt-outs aren't until year 2.
2.
Yeah.
Or 3. I wish Bichette's was
Yeah.
year 2.
Yeah.
Because what do you do with all these opt-outs?
I know.
Right.
If
Every
you have
year.
a good year, you're going to opt out.
Yeah. Yep.
If you get injured, you're going to stay
Yep.
and milk Uncle Stevie's money.
Yep.
So I don't know. But right now, I guess I should just enjoy
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bo Bichette, who I really love. Bo
Me
Bichette.
too. Me too.
Who's the other guy? Luis Robert Jr., not a
Yep.
fan. I'm not a fan.
No.
I know when he feels like playing,
Yeah.
he's solid defensively. But again, I just want Carson Bench to play in the outfield for the Mets.
Yeah.
Their prospect. They did give up a lot.
They did.
You know, I didn't want Acuna going anywhere.
No, I saw that and I was like, oh,
For Robert
He's-
Jr., too.
he's got so much. I think you just need to develop him a little bit more.
Yes.
He's got
Here's
so
the
much
thing.
potential.
He wasn't going to play with the Mets. They're so
No.
log jammed in
Yeah.
that infield.
Yeah.
But Marcus Simeon's not going to be there, but a couple
Right.
of years.
Right.
He's going to play with Chicago.
Yep.
So I was trying to be happy for him.
Yeah.
But then, I got to tell you guys this. Freddie Peralta was
Yeah.
the only guy I
Yep.
wanted. Ding,
Yep.
ding, ding, ding.
Yep.
The Dolphins never give me who I want.
Yeah.
The next day, I'm like, what do you mean the Mets got Freddie Peralta? That was
Yo,
the only pitcher
I told you.
wanted.
I told you, Uncle Steve. Because now his back's against the wall.
I was gonna say, because of
he's
that.
he's
Yeah.
shelled all this money out,
Yep.
and
yeah.
they had nothing to show for it.
Exactly.
So he had to put his money where his mouth is. So I was expecting him to make some moves.
Yeah.
This offseason
He had
for
to,
sure.
right? He had to.
Yeah.
And he's got so much. He's stupid rich.
I mean, Bo Bichette, I'm like, great. What a nice lineup. You've got the big 3.
Yeah.
Because I look at the big 3 with the Phillies, and getting Schwarber back was huge.
Yeah.
But you go Ham Harper and Trey Turner.
Oh yeah.
So now you can go Bichette, Soto, and Lindor.
Yep.
But when he got Luis Robert Jr., I'm like, I get it. You need that outfield depth if Benj doesn't pan out.
Yeah.
But Jesus, bud, you need some pitching.
Yep.
And literally the next morning, there it was. That one, they had to give up Brandon Sprout and Jet Williams.
Did they?
Yeah. So I was like,
didn't see.
ugh. I like Peralta because he's a workhorse.
Yep.
I always think that they bring people on that are battling injuries, coming back from Tommy John.
Sounds like the Yankees.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, he is one of only 11 pitchers to make at least 30 starts in the last 3 seasons.
Damn.
200 strikeouts. He is in his walk year, so
Yeah.
he better open up that vault a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
Do not give up Sprout and Jet Williams
And not resign
and
him.
have
Right.
him for 1 year.
Yep.
Yeah.
So now that's a great farm system, but I get Acuna even though it freaking hurts. But Sprout was 3rd on the list because it's McLean and Tong and then Sprout.
Yep.
So at least you didn't have to give up those 2.
Yeah.
Help me out here. You didn't have to give up those 2.
Yeah.
So I am
you-
a very
and you-
happy Met fan.
And you have a deep farm system, so it's
Yes.
okay if you have to give up a couple. Yeah.
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 So
You guys will still be
hence
fine.
why wearing a baseball shirt in the dead of winter. He made me happy for one day.
Yeah.
And then I'm just-
Gotta embrace it.
Yeah.
I mean, all we do is bitch about the Giants, the Dolphins, the Mets, and the Yankees.
Yep.
Yeah.
Basically, yes.
Yeah.
So we're all
'cause-
happy for at least a little
Yeah.
bit. It's
Yeah.
the dead of winter.
It's like us being happy that we have Harbaugh.
yeah.
Yep.
Harbaugh, Cody Bellinger.
Yep.
We're happy until the season starts,
Yep.
and then we'll be.
Yeah.
I'm like, we're
Pissed.
so happy. It's the dead of winter. None of our teams are playing, and we're ecstatic.
Yep.
So just know we were happy for one time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In January.
I mean, I'm
Longest
very
month.
happy Bellinger is finally signed.
Yes.
Yeah. Me too.
And he's not opting out until year 2
Right.
or 3.
Yep.
I mean, let's hope he doesn't opt out. But again, they have a bad year, they opt in. They
Right.
have a good year, they're out of there.
Right.
Yep.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Really, quarter 3, I wanted to talk about the coaching carousel, but the Buffalo Bills
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
What is happening?
was what I
dumpster
wanted
fire.
to talk about first. I
Dumpster
have
fire.
so
Who
many
the fuck wants
things.
to coach there?
Yeah.
I gave you the picture of DeMar Hamlin and Josh?
Yep.
Just DeMar Hamlin said, it's a great picture. I'm going to show you the picture if you haven't seen it already.
Oh, that's a great picture.
And it's DeMar Hamlin said, a true leader of men. Thank you for everything on and beyond the field. We love you, coach. I get goosebumps.
Yeah.
So there it is. Jordan Phillips, their defensive tackle, said, "This shit here is so stupid. It's honestly sickening. The best coach I've ever been around."
What doesn't make sense is the fact that it's been right? They've had a lot of disappointing seasons.
Correct.
But you choose the season where end the game where it's very blatant that the players just like Josh Allen just did not play well.
No, he did not.
He had a class. He went to the old Josh Allen that made stupid
Right.
mistakes because he was trying to do too much.
Yeah.
Right.
Like that was the most frustrating
As
part of
Josh
like.
tries to do.
Right.
Yeah,
He
he
does.
does too much. Like the throwback where he fumbled the ball. I was like, what
Yeah,
the?
that one I was like,
Yeah.
what's happening?
What are you doing, man?
Yeah.
He had what? 4 interceptions. Or
have
4
He had
turnovers.
four
turnovers, yeah.
Yeah, for 4 turnovers.
Let's not confuse him with C.J. Stroud. Okay?
Yeah. Who also? Oh my gosh! But like, out of all the seasons, out of all the games, you choose one where it was pretty blatantly obvious that the players just
Yeah, it had nothing to do with the coach.
Right.
There was no coaching decision, no call that
Right.
screwed up the game. Like
Right.
it was, and his response of being, "Well, I just saw once I got into the locker room, I just knew I had to."
I saw Josh Allen crying. Well, no shit.
Yeah.
Of course he's crying.
yeah.
And
And then he has an excuse for everything.
and his is Terry Pagula, who is the owner of the Bills. Usually a general manager and a coach go hand in hand.
Yep.
So Brandon Beane gets a promotion to president of football operations.
So stupid.
And Sean McDermott loses his job. I said to you guys as soon as it happened, scapegoat.
Yep.
And
100%.
Dan Orlovsky kept saying, holy blame game
Yep.
from the owner,
Yep.
Pagula.
Yep.
And holy scapegoat
Yeah.
is
Yep.
Sean McDermott.
What naked pictures does he have of Pagula?
Yeah.
And then for Pagula to say, based on the results of our game in Denver,
Yep.
you're going to fire one of the longest tenured coaches in the NFL for that game?
Yeah.
Yep.
And then the whole Keon
Oh my
Coleman
God.
Oh
thing.
my gosh.
If you're Keon
Does
Coleman,
he
don't
realize-
even go back
Don't-
there.
does he
show.
realize the player's still on his team?
That's what everyone kept, NFL Live, NFL Network, they're like, and just to be clear,
Yeah.
Keon Coleman is still on
Yeah,
the Buffalo
exactly.
Bills.
Yes.
Dan Orlovsky's like, yeah, he caught a touchdown
Yeah.
in the game,
Yeah.
the playoff game.
And they traded down like 3 picks to like
Yes.
what to
Nina
the
Khan
Pats
is all over
right?
that.
Yeah.
To the Pats who also drafted wide
To the
receivers
Chiefs, too.
Yeah.
to the
For
Chiefs
for
to the
Worthy.
Chiefs
Yes.
and the Pats for wide receivers, and you traded down 3 spots. You think McDermott did that?
Right.
Right. I was
Right.
screaming on the podcast, watching the draft when they traded with the Chiefs.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm like, Buffalo,
Yes.
you're trying to beat the Chiefs.
Yes.
And you're trading with the Chiefs.
Yes.
And then for Pagula to say, the reporter asked about Keon Coleman, and Bean goes to answer,
Yeah.
and Pagula's like, I got this. If you don't mind, I got this. And I'd
Yeah.
be like, no, I got this.
Yeah.
And then Bean's squirming in
Oh,
his
yeah.
seat
Oh yeah.
as Pagula's like, Brandon's taking all the heat for this. Well, no shit. He's the general manager
Yeah.
of the team. And it was the coaching staff. What a little weasel.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Weasel is all
Oh,
that
yeah.
kept coming to my mind.
Not playing with a full deck of cards.
No.
Yet-
I just can't even.
Yep.
Every word out of his mouth, it just got worse and worse.
Oh, yeah.
Like the dude is still on your team,
Yep.
It's
Yep.
crazy.
and he is not the reason you lost. Just like it's not Sean McDermott's fault you
Right.
lost.
It's not Sean
Who would
McDermott.
want
mean,
to play there?
Keenan
Like-
Coleman obviously has not lived up to expectations, obviously,
Absolutely.
Obviously, yeah.
but he's not the reason they lost that game.
Right.
And then Brandon Bean tried to backpedal because he's like, well, just to be clear, I am the one that made the pick.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it was me that
Yeah.
said, got with my people, and I'm the one that turned the pick in. And I'm like, man, your owner is throwing
Wow.
you all over this room,
Yeah.
and you're sitting there going, what is happening?
Yeah.
Because now what am I supposed to, as the president of football
Right.
operations, what do I say to Keon Coleman?
Right.
Right.
Yo, he's got to get out of there.
Yeah.
The funniest
There's
thing
no
was
other thing. He's got to
watching
get out of
the
there.
press conference, and then going back to NFL Live, where Dan Orlovsky, Laura Rutledge, I can't remember who else was on set, and they're just sitting there like, what happened?
Yo.
And Mila Kimes is like, I don't understand. But here's the sad part. Every coach on the coaching carousel still wants to go to Buffalo
Yeah, 'cause
because of
Josh
Allen.
Allen. Yeah.
And they know that, not winning 13 games, I guess, is enough. I mean, in Sean McDermott's 9 years, they've been to 8 playoffs.
Yeah.
They've made it very deep. We all know that.
Yeah.
We know they haven't gotten to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
You know what? Marv Levy never got booted out of town when he led Buffalo to 3 Super
Yeah.
Bowls, and they didn't win any.
And he got his ass
Yeah.
kicked in all 3 of them.
They did not look at him and go, well, because
Yeah.
of that game or
Right.
this game,
Right.
you're
Right.
out.
Right.
He got them to the Super Bowl.
Right.
As a low Dolphin fan, if I had a Sean McDermott getting us to the playoffs, I'm not looking at
Yeah.
Sean McDermott.
No.
I am consistently looking at that roster.
Oh,
that is built by
Yeah.
The G-
Brandon
Yep.
Beat. So Bruce Arians was once the coach of Tampa Bay, and I really love the guy. Medical issues, I think, was pretty much when he stepped down. And he says, this one baffles me. How Brandon Bean got elevated and Sean McDermott got fired, that just blows my mind because they didn't have any damn players on
didn't.
that roster.
Nope.
He goes on to say, McDermott is one of the best coaches in the league, a great leader of men, which he is.
Yes.
Yep.
He's taken that team as close as you can get, obviously. He didn't throw any damn interceptions, and the referee screwed him bad, and he gets fired.
Yeah.
And Brandon Bean gets an effing raise.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't get that one. This blows my mind.
Yeah.
And I had to read it from Bruce Arians because well respected
Yeah.
in the NFL still is Bruce Arians. I'm dumbfounded.
I'm waiting to hear from Josh Allen, though. Like,
Yeah, outside of that initial
Yeah.
press conference,
Yeah.
he hasn't.
They said, okay, and here's the other thing. So I'm going to just tell you a few sound bites I heard today. So, of course, Josh Allen's supposed to be thick into the hiring, as he should be.
as he should
Yeah.
be, yep.
That's why I look at Joe Brady, who's been his offensive coordinator, who Orlovsky's right. He has done great by Josh Allen. And Brian Dable was his offensive coordinator before. Well, do you want to know who interviewed today?
Yep, I already know. Can you
Philip
believe?
Rivers
Let's get it even more of a clusterfuck in that
and
place.
Mike McDaniel.
Yep.
And that's not a ding ding to
No.
That's a
Philip Rivers.
Philip
Oh my
Rivers.
gosh.
Like what?
What?
I mean, are
What?
they friends?
What a
I don't know.
cluster. What a
What?
shit show.
I'm baffled by the whole Buffalo Bills thing. I'm baffled. I am
It's
baffled.
a shit show.
That's wild.
And if they hire
It is
Philip
a shit
Rivers,
show.
it's all for
What's it for? I try. I'm with you. It's,
It's
all,
all
for
for-
Josh.
no, it's all for talk, I guess. So they'll be the
mean,
talk of the town.
yeah.
Like it's all for show at that
Right.
point.
I don't know, guys. I don't know. I just don't know what's going
If
on.
I'm
in
Josh
Buffalo
Allen, I
land.
am pissed.
If I'm Josh Allen, I'm asking for a trade.
Yeah.
Mike
Get me the
Vrabel,
hell
the
outta
last
here.
man standing.
Get me the hell out of here is what I'm saying. Yeah. So he interviewed today, Mike McDaniel as well.
I thought he was going to.
The Chargers,
Chargers,
which was
yeah.
a great fit.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
like, kudos to you,
Yeah.
because everybody knows he's an offensive genius.
Right.
But it was, I guess it's pending if he doesn't get a head coaching gig.
Got it.
But
Oh,
what
okay.
Mikey did do was he pulled himself out of consideration on Tuesday out of Cleveland.
Yes.
Oh, smart.
I mean,
Somebody else
smart.
did that too, and I'm like, nobody wants to go to Cleveland.
no.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I mean, I'm pretty sure we get it. One of the best things I heard that I had to share with us, because I know Wheels will love this one, is I don't know if you guys heard the quote, I can't wait to see you twice a year, coach.
Oh, yep.
Yes.
Yep. Yep.
Not a fan.
Yeah.
Baker's not a
Baker.
fan.
Not a
That's
fan.
Stefanski.
Yep.
No.
Yep.
And I read his quote.
Love
and
Baker.
I
Yep.
went, yep. Yep.
Yeah.
You're right, Baker. Not only do I can't stand Haslam, the owner of the Browns, but they boot him out to bring in Deshaun Watson and
Full well knowing everything that was going on with Deshaun Watson.
right, exactly. So yeah,
Love it.
I don't know what else to say about the Bills. I don't know, but if I'm the Pittsburgh Steelers, I'm calling Sean McDermott.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. In a second.
I wanted Coach Saleh to be the Steeler coach. and
Oh,
so did
he
my
he
sister.
like literally defines Steeler Nation.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
why do you pick Tennessee, you
I
guys?
don't, I don't.
I don't know.
I think
Do you think it was his only option?
no.
No?
I don't. Maybe it was. Maybe it was. I think there's no pressure on him. He
True.
sees
That
a
is
lot
true.
of draft
That is
picks,
true.
very young on the defensive side and very good on the defensive side.
Yep.
And he said, at least I have a quarterback, because in Jetland, I didn't have a quarterback.
Right.
So
No.
that's the only thing I can think of.
When was the
I've-
last time the Jets had a good quarterback?
Crickets.
Yeah.
Crickets.
It's been
All you can hear is the
Decades?
meeting going on in the back.
Decades, yeah.
Crickets, crickets. I have heard that if Dable doesn't get the Bills, he's already a shoo-in to join Soleil in Tennessee.
Oh, okay.
So imagine those two.
Yeah.
oh damn yeah.
So kind of like that. So, Coach Soleil's probably thinking, okay, I got a good
Offense,
coordinator
defense,
as long as he
yeah.
doesn't land in Buffalo. I was bummed because I really wanted him to go to the Steelers. My sister really wanted Soleil there as well. A lot of coaching names, and did it move the needle at all, Jesse Minter going to the Ravens?
No.
Because he is a Raven boy.
Yeah.
He comes from there. He coached under Harbaugh.
Yeah.
I think he fits what Baltimore does, but I have heard possibly, is it Cliff Kingsbury or Joe Brady? So now the offensive coordinator,
Yeah.
the coordinator thing. So can you imagine Brady leaving the Bills if he doesn't get the head coaching gig?
Oh damn.
He probably
Going to
will.
Baltimore.
He probably will.
I wouldn't blame
So
him.
him and
I wouldn't
Jesse
blame him either,
Minter, who's a defensive guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Baltimore's looking
Because-
pretty. Or Cliff Kingsbury. If Kingsbury
Yeah.
ends up in Ravenland.
But I mean, Joe Brady, if they don't give him something to work with,
Yeah.
Right,
He
right.
knows that
Buffalo,
he
right.
knows they're just going to throw him under the bus.
right?
Yeah.
Right.
So
Orlovsky
Yeah.
said if you're trying to make Josh Allen happy, you promote Brady to head coach and
Yep.
you bring Dable on as offensive coordinator. And I'm like, that would be brilliant. And then you just need to go get a DC,
Yeah.
right.
a defensive coordinator. Some of the big names out there, I thought I had them written down, but I don't know where I wrote them down. Here they are. Zach Taylor's another offensive coordinator, landed with the Tampa Bay Bucks. That is good for Baker, and Baker
yeah.
pounded the table for him. Jesse Minter, we just talked about. Nate Shelhazy. I'm probably saying it wrong, not right. Shelhazy is the hot name to remember. He is the pass game coordinator for the LA Rams. Everybody from Sean McVay's coaching staff
Right, yeah.
becomes the head coach. He interviewed with the Steelers, and I guess he blew them away in the interview. The same way Tomlin blew Dan Rooney away at the age of 34. I think this guy's 35.
Oh wow.
So that's the only other name, sis, if you're listening, that's the only other name I got for you. Brian Flores of the Vikings was the hot name. He signed an extension with the Vikings, but I think it's like McDaniel. You're an offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator here and here, but you can still go out and try to get the head coaching gig somewhere
Yep.
else.
Yeah, that makes sense.
There's still a lot of jobs out
A
there. you
lot.
guys.
Yep. Also, shout out to Mara who rearranged his chemo schedule, like his cancer treatment
right?
schedule, to meet with Harbaugh and get him in there. Like,
So you
And
got the
he does not look
Cardinals,
good.
right? You got the Browns, you got the Cardinals, you got the Steelers, and you've got the Raiders. I don't know if we got more. Well, the Bills now.
Bills,
The Bills
yeah.
now.
yeah.
I think the Raiders are being incredibly smart.
Oh yeah.
And if I was a gambler, which I'm not, it's Clint Kubiak
Yeah.
of the Seahawks. It has to be an offensive genius that can bring in a good DC to take over Mendoza
Yeah.
Yeah.
and company.
Yeah.
Yeah. Smart.
And I think that's why we're hearing nothing from the Raiders.
Yeah. Crickets.
McDaniel went there. Again, I'd love to see him. I wanted him to go to the Lions, and I don't even know if they brought him in. The Lions already hired someone. I don't
Yeah.
even know the name.
No.
I had never heard of it. So the Eagles are trying to reel him in,
Okay.
but it sounds like McDaniel doesn't want to go there. I don't think anyone wants to work with what's his name.
No. Who would
Sirianni.
want Sirianni?
Yeah. Who would want to?
Who would want to?
I really, you guys
And
think?
Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
Not great.
No.
I don't know. It's not good what's coming out of Eagle Land. That's
No.
why I put Jalen Hurts here, because he is still the champ until somebody wins the
It's
Super
true.
Bowl.
That's very true.
But somebody's got to get in there to help him. You guys think the Broncos and Jarrett Stidham have a chance this Sunday?
No.
What's
I don't know.
really?
I say yes because they're in
I mean,
Denver.
And their defenses.
And their defenses-
And May against didn't look great against a good defense.
Jarrett Stidham, highly regarded in Patriot land and Denver land. The Patriots are the team that actually drafted him.
Okay.
And Sean Payton made sure he came to Denver with him. So he's a very highly regarded backup quarterback, which we all know that's incredibly important in the NFL. I think what everybody is thinking is it's the freaking AFC Championship.
Yeah.
But you had a week to prepare. If
But man
I
hasn't
will tell
thrown
you this,
a ball in a game in like 3 years.
I know.
if there's 3 coaches in football,
Yeah.
3 that can get the most out of a quarterback, and
Yeah.
their game planning is to perfection.
Valid.
And they're not going to tell this young man to be Bo Nix. They're
Right.
going to tell him to be Jarrett Stidham.
Right.
Yep.
I think it's Kyle Shanahan 1,
Yeah.
Andy Reid 2,
Yeah.
and Sean Payton 3. And
Yeah.
Kevin O'Connell's not far behind. The quote from Stidham is, I think what I always go back to in any game, regular season, preseason, AFC championship, is it's football. It's a game. Obviously, there are implications and winner advances, all that kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, it's still football. That's how I view it. I'm not treating it any differently. I'm not treating my preparation any differently. I'm just going out there and playing and being myself. I think that's the biggest thing. I'm not going to try to be somebody that I'm not. I know how I can play, and I know the kind of guys I have around me, and I know what this team offers. So we will just have to play within ourselves.
I mean, honestly, if you like, he's got nothing to lose and everything to gain.
Exactly.
Like, because no one is expecting anything
do anything.
huge from him.
Yeah.
I think the Broncos defense is really going to have to show up.
Yep.
And have like a pick six
Yeah.
or some like
Hey,
key
Drake
turnovers.
May did not look good.
He did
either.
not look
No.
good. He did not look
So-
good.
No.
The Texans got to him.
Yeah.
And Jarrett Stidham doesn't give a rat's ass what you,
No.
me, or you think. He said, my locker room believes in me,
Yeah.
and that's all I care about.
It's true.
He's a seasoned veteran backup.
Yeah.
You can't go out there and say, make Bo Nix throws.
No.
No.
And Sean Payton knows that. I watched his press conference, Sean Payton's, until it just got too boring.
Yeah.
Because they're asking him the same
Same,
questions.
yeah.
And he's like, look, we had a week to prepare. We're preparing.
Yep.
We just got done practice. What else do you want me to
Right.
say?
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Yeah. If anything, the pressure's on the Patriots.
That's what Stephen Smith said. Stephen A. said
Stephen
today.
A. Don't we just love Stephen
That's
A?
what he said today. He's like, it's basically all the pressure's on the Pats.
Yep.
Yeah,
So-
and it's true. I like Stidham. I've always liked him as a backup. I mean, this is a different situation. But, I mean, make a good game plan for him.
Right.
Yeah. Just
I wish they
protect
had
the ball.
J.K. Dobbins. That's who
Yeah.
I wish they
Yeah.
had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When he got hurt,
Yeah.
R.J. Harvey's solid, but
Yeah.
he's that lightning in a bottle. J.K. tried to put word out there that don't be surprised. Maybe you will see me. But I'm like, you're not playing, J.K.
No.
We would have heard that you were practicing
Right.
this
Yeah.
week. So kudos, kudos to Jarrett Stidham. So who you guys picking?
I can't pick the Pats, so I'm going
I
with
hate
Denver.
the Pats.
I literally hate them.
What's the over under?
I don't know. I
What's
don't
the
know. I
spread?
think I want to just take Denver too.
I
'cause
just,
really,
I want that. I want
yeah.
them to play inspired. I want.
Yeah.
He just needs to just not lose the game.
exactly.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
all he has
Exactly.
to
Dump it off to RJ
Yeah.
Harvey and McLaughlin
do. Yeah, make the
100
smart
times.
plays.
Yeah.
Don't try and be a hero.
Yep.
Like if it's
Look
there,
for
take
Franklin. Look for Cortland Sutton's
Yeah.
a big dude.
Yeah.
Throw him the ball
Yeah.
20
Let him go get
times.
it. Yeah.
Let him go get it. But I will say the pressure's
Oh,
on
it's only
that.
a 4.5 point spread.
Oh yeah, Patriots are favored, right?
Yeah, but only by 4.5.
Yeah.
And Seattle's
And
favored.
it's an over
Yeah.
under 42.5.
I think it's 4 points in the Seattle Rams game.
2.5.
Oh, it's 2.5.
Yeah. That's going to be a game.
I'm
Yeah, it
not
is.
sure I can watch the Patriot Denver game because I'm going to start screaming too
I-
much.
I-
yeah,
know.
I'm going to hate it.
But I'm not missing this
Oh my
game.
God!
Oh,
no.
yeah,
Not
absolutely.
missing a second on it.
Absolutely. That's the
So, are we all picking? I think I'm picking the Patriots, though. I don't know what it is about Mike Vrabel that every time I look
know.
at him, I'm like, I just think, I don't know.
Yeah.
Somehow he's going to find a way.
It's like
I want Denver. I'm
I know.
picking New England.
I want Denver.
So you're picking Denver? We're not including.
I'm like
the point.
wheels. I don't know.
I can't do it.
I can't.
Also
I keep
here.
picking against him and look like an idiot.
I have a Denver shirt, but
You know
I couldn't
what?
wear it because
You
I'll
know what?
podcast jinx them.
You know what? I will keep picking against the Patriots and look
Okay.
like an idiot.
Yeah. I mean, maybe
I'll do it. On
just-
principle.
I can't do it.
You're lucky Ashley Tygeson is not here because she just keeps beating me up about the Patriots. And then I had to let her know that when I was her age, younger, the Patriots were really, really, really bad. You guys
Really
wouldn't know,
bad.
but they were really, really bad. So I had a patient that could back me on that. That was about the same age as me. And Ashley just looked at me like, the Patriots have never been bad. I go, they once upon a time.
In
You
her
could get-
lifetime.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said they once were, and I said, and I can't be a Patriot fan now because I'd look like a bandwagon
Yeah.
fan.
Yeah.
She just gave me that look like, you're right. I don't want you being a bandwagon fan.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can't.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
You're in a toxic relationship with the Dolphins.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
True.
I mean, it is what it is, but it's so true.
That's what
I
fandom
want
is.
to, I'm going to tell you, I'm picking Seattle to win.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But me
If
too.
This is the most cluster F season I've ever seen. A team looks
wild.
invincible for 4 weeks,
Yeah.
then they look like crap.
Yeah.
Yep.
For 2 or
Against
3
a bad
weeks.
team.
Yeah.
So are we going to see the invincible team, or are we just going to see the Rams play out of their mind?
Right.
Yeah.
Do you expect a close game?
Yes.
Yes.
Me too. I don't like Zach Charbonnet blowing his ACL because that's a thunder and lightning with
Yes.
Kenneth Walker.
Yeah.
But do you know that Kenneth Walker III, the last 3 times he has faced the Rams, he has run for 100+ yards from scrimmage.
Put your money on
owns
it.
the Rams.
Yeah.
Put your money on it.
He owns the Rams, and I'm like, I
look
did
at
not
it.
know that. He's running really good, better than he has all season long.
Yeah. I had
You
him
would
on
know
fantasy.
he was on your
Yep.
fantasy team. I won't count out the Rams. My heart,
Yeah.
My heart's with the Rams.
my heart's with the Rams. I won't be upset if Seattle
No,
wins.
me neither.
That's why I think
Yeah.
I can enjoy the game.
Well, for me, whoever wins the NFC is who I want to win the Super Bowl.
Absolutely.
Same. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Same. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to end the show with, I have a quick read at the end, but the AP ballots came out
Finalists.
for the NFL.
Finalists. Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yes,
finalists, thank you.
for
Not
the
the ballot,
categories.
but the finalists. So we're going to pick who we think's going to get it. I don't know when they announce it, but we're going to pick, and I'm going to write them down
Okay.
so that when it does happen, we will know. So the finalists for the AP Most Valuable Player: Josh Allen, Trevor Lawrence, Drake May. Yeah, I said Trevor Lawrence.
I know. Oh, I know.
Christian McCaffrey and Matthew Stafford. Let me know if you need me to repeat.
Should we
Allen,
do like they do at
Lawrence-
the Oscars? Who should win versus who will win?
Yeah.
Because I think McCaffrey should win.
Oh, absolutely.
Because without him, the 49ers aren't in the playoffs.
Right.
He
100%.
literally carried
100%.
them.
100%.
Literally
100%.
Agree.
should win. He's not
Okay.
gonna.
He's not. Has
No.
an MVP ever been a?
No, it's always a quarterback.
It's always a quarterback,
quarterback.
right? Has it ever been a non-quarterback player?
I don't even think so.
It had to have been.
It had to have been a
it
running
had to
back
have
or
been a
something.
running back.
Yeah.
Had to have been. Because who got it last year? Josh Allen, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I thought it should have been Saquon Barkley.
Yeah, right.
It's going to go down to May or Stafford.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be Stafford.
Okay, then let's go with who we think. We take a note that we feel.
The last one
CMC.
was Adrian Peterson in 2012.
Okay.
Jesus, not a long time ago. So you're going to say Stafford. I'm
Stafford.
saying Stafford.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So we're all going with Stafford. No
Should
one's going to
win.
go with Drake May.
McCaffrey.
Yeah.
How are we going to
100%.
feel if Drake May wins? Because
Not great.
Not great, because again, he didn't play against great teams.
No.
then here's where I think we will. Hi, Nancy Mahoney. Thank you for chiming in.
Oh, I didn't even
miss
see the
you, my
chat.
friend. She just texted me to
Oh,
let.
okay.
So now you go to the AP Offensive Player of the Year. Drake May. This one's tough, though, you guys. Drake May, Christian McCaffrey, Puka Nacua,
Ooh.
Bijan Robinson, Jackson Smith, and Jigba. Only quarterback there is Drake May.
Oh, wow.
I want to just say CMC,
Yeah.
but then I'm like, well, Puka, well, Jackson, well, Puka. And then it's going to go back to what Wheels just said. Who we think deserves
Yeah.
it, or
Yeah.
who AP is going to,
Right.
the committee is going to pick, I guess that's what you want to call it. So I guess we're going to just go with who we think is going to win it. Do we go CMC? I think Jackson Smith and Jigba should win it.
Yep.
Oh, I don't know.
That's so.
But I will.
think
We can give the 4 quarters vote to CMC.
CMC, yeah.
CMC.
Okay, let's do that then. We'll stick with CMC.
Do I think he's gonna? No.
But you look at Puka and you look at Jackson Smith and Jigba,
Puka's a beast.
and then you look at Bijan Robinson, who no one's talking about, who had a
Yeah.
phenomenal
He had a great
year.
year. Yeah.
Phenomenal year.
Yeah.
But they didn't play. But they didn't play great though.
No.
So he's probably not going to get it.
No.
Defensive player of the year.
I mean, this one's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
Do you think so?
Yes.
Yes.
Because I like Nick Benito, the defensive end for the Broncos. He's the best player in football. Not named
Miles Garrett.
Yeah.
So Will Anderson Jr. right here, who had a phenomenal year.
Mm-hmm.
Nick Benito, Miles Garrett, Aiden Hutchinson, and Michael Parsons.
No.
So we're
It's
just
Miles
going to go
Garrett's
with
to lose,
Miles
basically.
Garrett.
Yeah.
Okay. AP Offensive Rookie and Defensive Rookie
Yep.
of the Year. So the Offensive Rookie of the Year, and I had a hard time with this one. Jackson Dart, Emeka Egbuka, Travion Henderson, Tet McMillan, and Tyler Shugg. It was Egbuka's to lose.
It was.
Yeah, it
yes.
was. He
and
was.
then he fell off a cliff.
Yep.
I think Shugg and Dart had good moments.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Shugg's was the last month of the season.
I say T-Mac.
You say
Yeah.
T-Mac?
I was thinking Tet.
Because Henderson was too up and
Yeah.
down and
Yeah.
up and down, so we'll go with T-Mac. Okay, T-Mac. All right, the Defensive Rookie of the Year, Abdul Carter, who, let's face it, all the ditching we did on Carter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just,
Sleeps at meetings. You
you
know.
know, Harbaugh's not
Yeah.
going to put up with that.
No.
So anyway, I digress. Nick Emenwari, who was the only player I wanted the Dolphins to draft. But guess who did? The Seattle Seahawks. I digress. Abdul Carter, Nick Emenwari, James Pierce Jr. of the Falcons, Carson Schwessinger, I can get it right, and Xavier Watts. The great thing about that is Pierce and Watts are both on the Falcons. They had a
Yeah.
hell of a draft.
Yep.
They had
did.
a hell of a draft. I'm going with Schwessinger from the
Cleveland, right?
Cleveland Browns.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's
Yep.
me too.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going with Carson. I don't know, I might have hacked his name up, but that kid quietly had
Yeah.
such
Yeah.
a good year. Schlesinger. There, I got it right that time. Took me a while to get there. AP Comeback Player of the Year. Stephon Diggs, Aiden Hutchinson, Trevor Lawrence, Christian McCaffrey, and Dak Prescott.
I mean, I think wait, what is Trevor Lawrence coming back from?
Yeah.
I can't remember the injury. He didn't play. Remember, what's his name was the quarterback? Mac Jones. Mac Jones was quarterback for quite a while.
Did I just lose?
Jacksonville land comeback.
I didn't even realize.
And
I go with Hutchinson. Aiden Hutchinson.
okay, we're gonna disagree on this one, so we'll give Wheels Aiden. I'm call me stupid, but I'm gonna go with Dak. I was very impressed with Dak and the injury he had to come back from. So I'll go with Dak.
What was he coming back from?
Was it knee? It was knee, or was it shoulder?
Oh, I can't remember.
It wasn't a pretty injury.
Okay, I couldn't remember that.
But I didn't think he was going to play at the beginning of the year, to be
Yeah.
honest with you. I thought he'd be out the first month. And I thought he was solid.
Yeah.
I thought Hutchinson's just a beast.
Yeah. He
I
is.
don't know why Stephon Diggs on there. Somebody should cross him off quickly.
Oh yeah.
Christian McCaffrey's just hurt all the time.
All
I
the
know.
time.
So I just
he
get
would be,
frustrated.
He would be the comeback player every other year.
I'll
Yeah.
let you know what it was Dak came back from, but it was a pretty serious injury. Did he break his leg?
I can't remember.
Was it leg or knee?
remember.
It one of those. But anyways.
I'm gonna go with Hutchinson. I saw a really cute
You're gonna go with Aiden?
video of him
Okay.
and a young fan who's wearing his jersey. So cute.
And I mean, even if you don't like the Cowboys, I have nothing against Dak. He's just kind of a good guy.
He's just there.
Yeah, I agree. Just
AP
takes up
Coach
space.
of the Year. Here's the hardest
That's
one.
going to be the
That's
hardest
gonna
one.
be
They also have assistant coach of the year. I didn't know that was a real thing.
Oh.
We'll do it. Liam Cohen, Ben Johnson, Mike McDonald, Kyle Shanahan, and Mike Vrabel.
I mean,
What the
you
F?
can't go wrong with any of them.
What the F? They all deserve it.
They
do.
all deserve it.
I'm
do.
being a wimp here. They all deserve
They
it.
do.
I'm like, I know I
Imagine-
pounded the table for Cohen.
Yeah.
I think Cohen and Johnson squeezed so much
So
out
much
of those quarterbacks.
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
Holy.
Yeah.
Mike Vrabel turned the Patriots right around
Yeah.
just by changing the culture,
Yeah.
by stepping into the building.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because he's
Yep.
a legend.
Yep.
Kyle Shanahan, I don't know how he did it with no defense.
Nothing. With nothing.
Which
With
against
nothing.
Robert Saleh got a lot out of that defense
Yeah.
as well. And Mike McDonald, God bless you, because I wasn't talking about the Seahawks
No.
at the
No.
beginning of
No.
the year.
That's it. That one's tough.
I'm going to go based on my stupidity. I pounded the table for Liam Cohen all season long. I'm going with Mike McDonald because I really think he deserves it.
I mean,
Yeah.
It's hard for me not to take
Yeah.
Vrabel, though. I don't know.
I mean, I would have took Ben Johnson, but I lost a little respect for the guy.
Yeah.
I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like, so now I'm like, eh.
I'll stick with Mike McDonald.
Oh, that's probably the toughest category.
Karen's screaming at me right now for not taking Kyle Shanahan,
Oh,
who
yeah.
deserves
I mean-
so much.
I mean,
I think I'm going to go with Shanahan just
Are
because.
you going to go with Shanahan? And you look at the Jags and the Bears.
Yeah.
Never. I said that with
Yeah.
these new respective coaches, they're 1
Yeah.
year away.
But I
think
mean,
they
you
were.
can't go wrong though.
You can't.
You can't.
Like,
go
I won't be
wrong.
mad about any of them.
Me too. Me too.
God.
Think about it. I'll throw the assistant coach of the year out there to you guys as well. Vic Fangio, defensive coordinator of the Eagles. Brian Flores, defensive coordinator of the Vikings. Vance Joseph, defensive coordinator of the Broncos. All these defensive coordinators. Offensive coordinator Clint Kubiak of the Seahawks. And Josh McDaniels of the New England Patriots,
God.
offensive coordinator, who I think he's the one that's going to get it. I'm going to go with Clint Kubiak because I'm
Yeah,
obviously, you
yeah.
guys are tired of hearing me talk about him, but I'm just a big fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys all want to go with Clint?
Yep.
All right, let's go the Kubiak magic.
Yeah. Why is it cold?
Coach of the year, Wheels. Which one jumped out to you the most? I think it's Vrabel.
I do too. Vrabel. I got to do it.
You're picking a Patriot.
I am.
CB, she just picked a Patriot.
Oh, did he? Did
she picked Vrabel.
He's the one that jumps out at me. Or Ben Johnson. Because
Yeah.
I had zero faith in the Bears.
Zero. I said he's got to install his system, and
Mm-hmm.
correct me if I'm wrong. You and I just kept saying, "Well, Caleb Williams is his
Right.
quarterback."
Right.
I'm sorry, but Caleb Williams in the fourth quarter all season long, I kept constantly saying through 18 weeks, I would never pick the Bears in our pick six. Never pick the
Mm-hmm. Never.
Bears. I started picking them in the playoffs, but I never believed
Yeah.
in them. The guy is a phenomenal play caller.
He
though.
is. Yeah.
I mean, Liam Cohen is more of a quarterback whisperer. Ben Johnson's, the way he designs plays blows
yeah.
my mind.
Yeah.
Blows my mind. So we're going Seahawks, Broncos, right? For the Super Bowl. That's who we want.
Yes.
Well, I want the Rams.
Okay, you want the Rams. We're picking the Seahawks, though.
Yeah.
And we're all picking Denver. I think I'm still edging towards picking the Patriots.
Yeah. I mean,
I mean-
sense. Makes sense.
I probably would too, but
That
can't do it.
mile-high defense, and you got home field.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's huge.
You're used to the air.
That's the only reason I'm
The
picking
high
it.
altitude air. So
That
you-
defense just has to kill it.
Yeah. Just get to Drake May.
Just
If
get
Jeff
frustrate him.
Bergeron could yell to us over this wall, he'd be like, "What are you guys doing picking against the Patriots? What are you doing?"
I hate the Patriots, so
You do? Oh, you're a Giant fan.
Harbaugh, baby.
Yeah.
I forget. There
Ding,
you
ding,
go.
ding,
Jeff,
ding.
you get a ding, ding, ding. You get a ding. I think we're taking a week off because we don't function without CB, and can't wait for you to get to Massachusetts.
Yep.
and be
Can't wait to
around
see
that
pics.
little
I
bundle
know.
of joy
I know, he's so
for
cute.
an entire week. Tom, if you're listening, you better
Feel
be
better,
sitting on the
Tom.
couch.
He better not be shoveling.
Taking it easy and not shoveling. If you pick that shovel up.
I will come after you, Tom.
Actually, CB's on the warpath is all I can say to you right now. And sis, I'll be giving you a call to clue you in on what's going on. Enjoy championship weekend and get out and support high school sports. And good God, watch a college basketball game.
Oh my God, do
Yes,
it.
yes.
Watch a college basketball game.
Men's
Rewatch
and
the
women's.
Iowa game.
Yeah.
Rewatch the
Iowa game. Second half. So good.
We'll see you in a week. If we decide to, Wheels and I decide to wheel into the studio, we will post it on our Facebook page. Have a great weekend, everyone.